Alright, so now the last step to finishing the composition of your card is to add your playing card suit. In order to do that, you need to go here so that you can get back to that handout folder and then scroll down to mine, Shauna Chesser handout, double click, and then now you're going to need playing card help images. So you're going to double click, and here you may want to change the display so that you can, let's see, change the display so that you can see all the images without opening them. So change your display over here to large icons, and then look, you can pick any of these that you want. It gives you a bunch of different styles of them. You can either pick the outline. I kind of like the outline ones, so I'm going to pick this one. And then I'm going to minimize my screen, and I'm going to drag it to my desktop. As always, click OK. These files are OK. So you want it on your desktop so it's easy to find, because then we're going to open this back up and go back to Pixlr, and then you're going to File, Open Image. So then you're going to pick your desktop, because that's where you just saved that file, and you're going to scroll down to whatever file you picked, and now you have this. So now my woman over here is the Queen of Diamonds, so I need to pick the diamond from this one. So I'm going to take the marquee tool right over here, and I'm going to select and grab just that part. So make sure that there's no parts of the other ones visible, and then I am going to Control Copy. Control C for copy. Then I'm going to come back over here, and I am going to Control V for paste. So now it's created a new layer where that image is. Now what I can do is image or edit. Once more we're going to do free transform. Now be careful when you are doing free transform, because if you grab these ones, it'll distort your card. So you don't want to do that. If you do make a mistake, you can always go back in history. So you can File, Free Transform. So you want to grab by the corners, and you want to hold Shift down while you do this so that it makes it grow evenly. Okay. So once I have a size that I kind of like, I can pick it up and move it and kind of test it. Now, you can do yours on the opposite sides. Most playing cards are like that. You can also, so there's also some playing cards that put their image right, or their playing card suit right below their text. I think I kind of like how that looks. And then you can hit Enter to finish the transformation. Now you're going to do the same thing you did for the last one. Left click, duplicate layer. Now, for mine, it doesn't really matter if I flip vertical and flip horizontal, because the diamond looks the same either way. But I'm going to do all the steps anyways, just because you should. So on the copy, layer, flip layer vertical, layer, flip layer horizontal. That way I know if there's any kind of change, it's flipped. Go back to pick up the Move tool, and you're going to move it so that they are even. Once again, you're going to File, Save. Make sure it is saved as a Pixlr file. You got to do that change every time. Your composition is now complete. So we are now ready to move on to color. So save your file. If this is the end of class, move your file into your personal folder. But otherwise, so you can save it to your desktop so that you replace, and then once again, I'll give you that direction again, especially since we now have another file to move. You're going to open yourself up. You're going to open up Documents. You're going to open up Playing Card. You're going to drag both files over here. So you want to move and replace. So you don't want to end up with 8 million versions of your file, and you don't want to not move your file. You want to replace the old version with the new version. Okay? So then you are good for the next video.